Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Alright, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Starting 16th is the 22 car. I did qualify. I'm only a 10th off a pole. But it is a 5,200 strength of field. And, I mean, Justin's only 4 spots ahead of me. If that tells you anything. Yeah. Qualifying is fairly simple. If you can attack the entry and get it to rotate, you're going to gain speed.
Good luck. Everyone's gridded.
But not worth showing that and the 7 minutes of waiting around. So we are going to just start the video now, and I hope avoid the mess, because there are a lot of egos in here that are not used to finishing worse than second, and a lot of them are going to finish worse than 10th, even if they drive their best race. So there's going to be a lot of aggression, but hopefully it turns into a nice race. Hopefully we don't have the prediction code issues, but it is ARCA at a short track. Even though this is a 3/4 mile track, it's not going to feel like a short track wreck-wise, as in come around a lap and everyone's still wrecking. But there is going to be 3 wide dives and people just driving over their head. So, as far back as we are right now, probably just, especially if we get put 3 wide, pull the parachute, get to the back, and not really worry about it. We lose rating, puts us back in second split, but next week's going to suck no matter what, because it's at a 1.5, which is essentially a super speedway now.
Green flag, green flag. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Yep.
You're up top, green
Come
light.
up here. They're already wrecking.
Clear inside.
Luckily no one got sent yet. No prediction code, but stay alive as long as we can.
8-9. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Perfect. Alright, so just keep out of the throttle on exit so that we're not ripping up that right rear. Got broken cars down low. We're just going to drop to the back because it's only 1 spot. And then I can do what I want with throttle off the corner and not be pushing it too hard. Although it looks like 18 is doing that as well.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
So currently in 19th.
The car in P1 just stepped past the flat. 20.662. Go high.
They did take away tires, thankfully. Someone with a clue actually was contacted, because support said that that's how it should be, because pitting isn't advantageous. So they weren't going to take tires away, but whoever came up with that answer didn't realize the last 3 years we have been doing it that way. And it is a massive pain when a wrecked car comes out 20 laps into the race and is quicker than all the leaders. Just causes massive chaos. So Thankfully that got switched. Hopefully now they go and fix all the wall stuff, but looks like the good news is we're not having the wall bounce because the speeds are lower here. So I'm just babying it out of the corner right now. Can't go anywhere anyways. Still getting that little snap.
20.933.
Pretty sure that one car started a row behind us and is now nearly in the top 5. Justin throws a move. Maybe not the top 5, but top 8.
21.05.
Getting too low too early. But as people make passes, checks things up. They are 3 wide, almost off of 4. At least it has been clean since the self-spin. Only 11 laps in. Justin may have got a little help there. And I think he entered the pits. Thought he was going to save it and stay on track, but he may have just said screw it. Well, it wasn't gonna happen, but at least I get to beat Justin at a short track to remind me of the old days when I was good at ARCA. Yeah, there's gonna be some people that just completely lose their right rear because they're overdriving it and have never driven the late model stock car. If you've driven the late model stock, you know that you can go as hard as you want. But once you start melting that tire, you just have no drive. Even though we got a lot more grip at short tracks now, you're not going to have enough grip to full throttle. I need to go up a lane. Go up a lane and just try to calm the exit down. Alright, 10 car is catching. He bails out of it, saves us both time. Oh, yep, and now I'm looking like an idiot off the corner. And looks like 15 has sent another one to the apron line. Or 16. I don't know if he's actually hitting them or if it's just weird luck where everyone in front of him is spinning. But it's helping me, and no one's overcorrecting. Almost to halfway. Got a slow car down low. Yeah, this will be a good indicator on how much right rear is needed. I feel like the 18's saving right rear, but he did have that loose moment, so. Get a little flash of frames there. May actually have to bring the brakes back a little bit for corner entry. 3 clicks. Let's see what that does for us. I'm going to continue to run this higher and then cut down.
21.334.
It's just feeling comfortable, and that is what I need. It's just some comfort. Ooh, okay. Rear brake got a little weird there.
Coming up on halfway here. 21.381.
Now we got a tailwind. No, it's only 3 miles an hour. For some reason at this track, a tailwind into 3 does some weird things, but it's only 3, so I don't think it's gonna matter. It's definitely where I'm feeling the weirdness on corner entry. Good side-by-side racing though. Second lane is not completely falling apart.
21.458.
Makes a mistake, tries to block his mistake.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there. 21.927.
At least we didn't turn him there.
Keep low.
Lap car coming up.
Stay low.
Don't need to be doing that.
21.726.
Wasting
Still there,
right
hold
rear.
the line.
I'm giving him too much room and cutting too narrow, but he just got loose again, so. Thankfully, that gave us enough room to not get a retaliation bump.
21.6.
And he has no grip left, so he shouldn't be catching back up unless we get slowed up. That was nearly a wreck in front of us with the 19 and the 16.
21.487 outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear up top.
All right, P15 as the 22.
21.623.
Just keep managing throttle off the corner. Keep running this middle lane just to keep wheel out of it on the corner exit.
516.
And then take what comes to us in the final 13 laps here. A lot of rubber being laid down right into the entry of 3 compared to entry of 1.
21.494.
So I'm not the only one getting that little looser feeling there. We're not going to catch anyone. No one's falling off, and if they are, it's not enough for 10 laps. So just manage. We're pulling away from the cars behind still.
21.441.
So just get it to the end of the race so that I don't snap the right rear out, and bigger distance we have, hopefully the more time that we can react if anything does happen in the final laps. But everyone's kind of, well, never mind. was going to say everyone's separated, but there was a pass going on up there.
506.
I may do another race this week here. I'm enjoying this. But I think I'll take a little easier split. Because holy shit.
21.4.
Way too much speed in this one. Very surprised the 18 died off. I thought he was saving. But he must have been pushing the right rear too hard.
21.551.
Let it drift up a bit too much. I think you can go back on the brakes just a tiny bit more to start out. I'm not going to move it because there's no point in doing it, but it did tighten up a little more than I was expecting. Even though it's snapping on exit, it's definitely a little snug entry through center. But you may end up having to pedal it even more off the corner if it's looser. So take what you can get. Don't worry about trying to be fast lap every time. Just drive what you can handle and see where you finish. Once I started doing that in iRacing, I had a hell of a lot more fun. And it looks like almost a wreck. Someone was definitely getting a little door action. I don't think the 19's gonna just let us go.
2 more, let's go.
It doesn't matter, we're not racing anyone. We got 2 side-by-side battles, 3 side-by-side battles up ahead, so possibility of some spots. I'm just gonna ease it off. Watch the left side of the screen. They're making contact but not wrecking, which, you know what, after the first 2 weeks in this car, I will be glad to see, even if we don't get spots. Anyone getting sent on the final lap for spots around 10th. Nope. Well, there we go, 15th place. Felt like I hung on to the tires well, and
checkered flag.
overall, not a terrible race.
We're going.
Let's look at this, 88.90, so as I thought, a little more rear brake to start out, probably would have helped. 94s on the left sides. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit too snug on entry, and I was default everything. Only went back 3 clicks on the brake, so that would have taken us to 63.5. Let's go ahead and see what all happened out there. We're 3 wide, and that sent the 10 to the inside. And then the 11 just self-spins, and so lucky in that. So lucky to escape that. Just enough of a gap. And then behind, that gap closes, and 10 has to pretty much come to a stop. They get all going there, so not as big as I thought it was, but still would have sucked to have had that happen. Okay, so Justin didn't get turned. I thought he had gotten turned, but he reverse sent himself. Ran into the back of the 21 and, well, finds pit walls. So I take back what I said on the 16. 14, overdriving, slamming into the walls. 11, just in the way off the corner, apparently. 10 car. Everybody's in the way of the 23. And that's it. All right. Well, I know we missed a few there, but no need to go search for them. Gained 6 iRating and 10 safety rating. A whole lot of 0 incidents throughout the field. And obviously everyone at the back. A whole lot of incidents because they were the ones that were in wrecks. So, not bad. I just needed a little bit of more turn. Good news is we gain iRating while 2 people that finished in front of us didn't. Sorry, Jordan. That's what we get for being so bad lately and dropping down to almost 4,000. But yeah, not a bad race. I think we can say that that was much more fun than what we've had in the previous 2 weeks. So, yeah, I may come back and run another one and try to get a win with this combo on off hours. But I feel good about how that one went. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.